Hi everyone, welcome to today's Learning from Home tip of the day. We are up to tip number 8 and today's tip is alternate learning activities. So these are the things you can do when you or your child just cannot do the assigned learning. So when you get to that point where you think, I just can't do it, that is perfectly fine. This will happen from time to time. As long as it's not all the time, that's fine. And that can be because the specific task is just too hard for your child. It may be that they're just tired and worn down and they can't cope with the particular type of learning at the time. It may be that you can't provide the support that your child needs to complete that activity at that time. Or it could be that you're having internet or technology issues and it's just not possible. So what can we do instead? There are so many other activities children can be doing that are educational, developmental, or just good for their emotional well-being. So you could visit a virtual zoo, you could do some drawing or artwork, you could watch an educational TV show or video, do a puzzle or play a game, play outside, read or write, or just play with some toys. Just reading a book quietly is a great activity, or even getting children to create their own book, writing their own story and illustrating it. It could be a cartoon, it could be a graphic novel, it could be a chapter book if children are older. But that's something they could do over a period of time and come back to as well. We've provided you with a whole lot of links here for some activities that you may want to choose to do with your child. Online zoo experiences, there's some great zoo links where they have live video streams of animals, educational videos about animals and their habitats, so check out some of those. There are some from Australia and others from overseas as well. There's a whole lot of educational TV programs that you can check out, including ABC TV does some great live educational TV shows for different age children, but they also do that on catch-up, so you can go back and watch them at any time. And the Department of Education also has their Education Live that they do at 10 a.m. each day, and they also do that on catch-up, so you can go back and review them. Plenty of arts and crafts activities you can do around your home, but if you're stuck for ideas, Jumpstart has a whole lot of fun ones that you can look at. Online storybooks are great when maybe you've run out of books at home or your child can't read by themselves. So there's a couple there that you can look up, but there's plenty more. There's also audiobooks. The second one is actually audiobooks, so your child can just listen. They don't have to be on a screen. Physical games and activities are great as well. Our Sports in Schools provider who come and do sport lessons with our students at our school also have a YouTube channel that is free to access, and you can go and check out those lessons. Go Noodle is used by lots of our class teachers as lesson breaks, great physical activities there, and some other physical activity lessons online on YouTube as well. And finally, we've got these activities here are a list of different activities that you can do with your child. So these are not so much independent tasks, but things that you might want to do with your child instead of the assigned learning activity. As I said, perfectly fine. From time to time, all our children are just not going to be able to do everything that's assigned, and we need to be able to provide them an alternative, something where we still feel like they're learning, because we know a lot of our families have such high expectations for our children. We want them still to be learning, but in a way that's appropriate for them, that they can manage and that you can manage. So let your class teacher know, just send them a message and going, hey, we did this instead. You might want to send a photo, but that's not necessary. Any comments or questions, please share them in the chat. We want to keep learning from each other. If you've got other great educational activities that your children do at home that other parents may benefit from, please put them in the chat so we can all gather those ideas.